Hello everyone, this is our unit number 5 of your PHY 110 Engineering Physics. So let's start the questions. So our first question is free electron theory explains electrical conductivity in options are insulators, semiconductors, metals or gases. So the correct option is option C, metals. So we are moving to the next question. Our next question is Fermi energy is the energy of options are highest field state at 0 Kelvin, lowest field state at 0 Kelvin, mid energy state at any temperature, energy of electron at room temperature. So the correct option is option A, highest field state at 0 Kelvin. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is Fermi direct distribution function apply to options are bosons, electrons, photons or atoms. So the correct option is option B, electrons. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is Fermi level in intrinsic semiconductor lies. Options are near conduction band, near valence band, midway between band or outside the band. So the correct option is option C, midway between bands. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is drift current is caused by. Options are random electron motion, thermal energy, electric field or pressure. So the correct option is option C, electric field. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is diffusion current result from. Options are potential difference, carrier density gradient, magnetic field or external force. So the correct option is option B, carrier density gradient. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is Fermi direct function at T is equal to 0 Kelvin is. Options are 0 for all E, 1 for all E, 1 for E less than EF or 0 for E greater than EF or half for all E. So the correct option is option C, 1 for E less than EF, 0 for E greater than EF. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is the total current in a semiconductor is the sum of options are drift and displacement current, thermal and quantum current, drift and diffusion current, ion and electron current. So the correct option is option C, drift and diffusion current. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is electron in a conductor move in a direction. Options are randomly, opposite to electric field, along electric field or circularly. So the correct option is option B, opposite to the electric field. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is Fermi energy depend on. Options are temperature, band gap, electron density or drift velocity. So the correct option is option C, electron density. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is in conductor valence and conduction band are far apart, overlap, are equal or are non-existent. So the correct option is option B, overlap. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is effective mass of electron account for. Options are real mass, inertia of inner lattices, photon interaction, energy loss. So the correct option is option B, inertia in a lattice. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is a material with a large band gap is likely to be a conductor, semiconductor, insulator or superconductor. So the correct option is option C, insulator. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is which particle is considered a positive charge carrier in semiconductor? Options are electron, neutron, hole and proton. So the correct option is option C, hole. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is extrinsic semiconductor are created by. Options are heating, irradiation, doping or ionization. So the correct option is option C, doping. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is a p-type semiconductor is formed by adding. Options are pentavalent impurity, tetravalent impurity, trivalent impurity or hexavalent impurity. So the correct option is option C, trivalent impurity. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is which band is partially filled in conductors? Options are valence band, forbidden band, conduction band or both A and C. So the correct option is option C, conduction band. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is the unit of effective mass is. Options are kg, ev, c or volt per meter. So the correct option is option A, kg. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is holes are created in a crystal when. Options are an electron is added, a proton is lost, an electron is missing, or an atom is removed. So the correct option is option C, an electron is missing. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is a material is semiconductor if its band gap is around, options are 5 to 10 electron volt, 0 to 1 electron volt, 1 to 3 electron volt, or greater than 10 electron volt. So the correct option is option C, 1 to 3 electron volt. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is half effect is used to determine, options are band gap, charge carrier type, magnetic moment, or resistance. So the correct option is option B, charge carrier type. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is the Hall coefficient is negative for, options are holes, positive ions, electrons, or protons. So the correct option is option C, electrons. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is the band gap of a direct band gap semiconductor allows. Options are phonon transition, spontaneous recombination, no conduction, or random emission. So the correct option is option B, spontaneous recombination. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is in indirect band gap semiconductor recombination is, options are rapid, radiative, non-radiative, or forbidden. So the correct option is option C, non-radiative. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is which of the following is a direct band gap semiconductor? Options are silicon, germanium, gallium arsenide, or carbon. So the correct option is option C, gallium arsenide. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is solar cell convert. Options are electrical to heat, chemical to electrical, light to electric, or magnetic to heat. So the correct option is option C, light to electrical. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is the typical material for solar cell is, options are lead, copper, silicon, or zinc. So the correct option is option C, silicon. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is efficiency of a solar cell depend on, options are temperature, light intensity, band gap, or all of these. So the correct option is option D, all of these. So we are moving to the next question. Next question is Hall voltage is maximum when magnetic field is, options are 0, parallel to current, perpendicular to current, or random. So the correct option is option C, perpendicular to current. So we are moving to the last question. Last question is in Hall effect current flow along, options are magnetic field, x-axis, perpendicular to magnetic field, or random direction. So the correct option is option B, x-axis. Don't forget to share it with your friends and your class groups. We meet in a next video.